Today I want to show you how to hit a hybrid off the ground. Okay, so hybrids were introduced 15-20 years ago now, and these were designed to replace long irons. Okay, so we know how hard long irons are to hit. 3 iron, 4 iron, very difficult to hit. Okay, so these were introduced to make it so much easier from the fairway, from the rough, from the semi-rough. Okay, and really it's about understanding that if they are to replace irons, then they need to be treated like an iron. Okay, and what do we do with an iron? Well, the key thing is we hit down on a golf ball. Okay, I think when a lot of people go wrong, they tend to treat it too much like a fairway would. They tend to play that ball too far forward, sweep up, even tilt back and try and help it up, and we know a lot of errors can occur from that. Okay, so if we think about this, we want to hit down on the ball. Well, the first thing you can do is get the correct ball position. Okay, so we're going to play it just ahead of center. Okay, so for me, you know, when it does get too far forward, we know that low point gets a little bit early. You're then on your way back up, catching the top of the ball, and I see so many people hitting the ground or even catching the top of the ball and it running along the ground. Okay, so super simple. Just get yourself into that position here where we can get just ahead of center. That's going to get you hitting slightly down on it. Okay, now into the backswing. Before we get into that, if you would like a more tailored approach to your game, please reach out on Skillist. There's a link in the description below. I've got lots of programs on there to help you reach your goals for this year. What you will receive is an analysis of your swing, broken down frame by frame, and then you will receive a video of me demonstrating exactly what you need to work on, along with some drills to help you reach your goals much sooner. Back to the video. Again, think about it. If we do want to hit down on it, well, the key thing really for me is staying centered in the backswing. Okay, so we're getting a nice full rotation, but we are staying centered. Okay, so you can see here that my trail hip's turning, my left shoulder is working down, my head's staying pretty still. Okay, so we get to the top of the backswing and my weight is very much 50-50. Okay, I see a lot of people swaying into this trail side, moving off the ball, and really struggling with that contact. Okay, we know from there the only thing you can do really is slide back into it, and then it's really based on timing. We want to create a backswing where we are nice and centered. That nice sort of centered pivot makes it so much easier to get back into the golf ball. Okay, and then finally, what do we look to do on the downswing? Well, again, treat it like an iron. Okay, so as we come into the downswing, from there, all we're trying to do, shift into that lead side. Okay, so from here, allow that weight to shift into that lead side, get that weight forward. I'm actually feeling like I've got sort of 90% on my front foot. Okay, so as you're swinging down and through, very much 90% on that front foot. You can see I'm very much shifting forward and really getting a feel for getting on top of the ball, hitting down. And in some cases, you can even take a small divot. Okay, it's not out of the equation. So we're going to get into position, ball just ahead of center, stay nice and centered on the backswing, transfer that weight, and we can hit down and through that golf ball. 3 simple tips. It's helped a lot of my students over the years. It can definitely help you too.